I told you your favorite beer could change lives? Tonight on Brewed, we're going beyond the tap room, from charity collaborations to community-driven causes. Breweries in our area are finding ways to give back, because great beer doesn't just taste good, it does good. See how these breweries are making an impact on this episode of Brewed.
We're here at Green Tree Brewery in LeClaire for an episode of Brewed we call Brew Gooders. Get it?
That's great.
Yeah, because you make really good brew and you're doing good in your community.
I like it.
I'm not proud of how long it took us to come up with the name for the show.
Sure, Mary came up with it.
Of course she did. Of course she did. Breweries, of course, are an important part of the community because it's a place to gather and to meet and to unwind and do some good in the community. I have to imagine, I mean, we're here, you're doing an event today as we're filming this. So let's get into what this event is and then talk about the broader experience and what you do for the community in terms of events all year long.
Sure.
Getting Heroes Home.
Yeah, great organization.
You are raffling off, or how is this working with the number one mug in your mug?
Yeah, so mug number one out of our 105 mugs hanging up there.
Right.
Everybody likes the lowest number, right?
Right.
Well, in previous years,
Is it a vanity thing, or is it just easier for folks to remember?
It was my mug.
Oh.
And then I was like, it'd be pretty cool if like somebody, was able to get that under certain, special circumstances.
Right on.
Well, better way than to raise a few bucks for one of our favorite charities than to auction off or raffle off our mug number one.
Getting Heroes Home. Let's talk about what it is that they do and how it is that you.
Oh, they're wonderful. So they're a great organization because, say you are a soldier deployed into another country.
Sure.
Unfortunately, if you have a family emergency you have to come stateside for, you have to pay for that. The government doesn't.
See, I guess I'm embarrassed to admit that I had no idea this was the thing. I assumed that if you're serving the country overseas and something happens where you need to come home, that they would take care of getting you home.
They don't.
They
But
don't.
These guys do.
Okay.
So these guys raise money to flip that bill for Soldier Dave Lavore to come home for a family emergency and get back to work.
I noticed there's also a special beer that you make for. Is this just for the event, or what goes on with this beer?
This is for Getting Heroes Home. So they wanted it, like, let's do a beer. I'm like, can we do a pale ale? They were like, yes. I'm like, sweet.
So, okay, charity wants to do a beer.
Yeah.
Why pale ale? Why did you?
Because I mean,
That was next on your list of things you wanted to make?
Just a classic good style.
There's
of
nothing
beer
about
that
pale ales that specifically lends itself to
Yeah.
patriotism or anything.
No.
Okay.
It's an American beer.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's good enough for me. That's certainly
So-
an answer.
Yeah, and we'll starting today, and we'll hit Veterans Day, and for today and the week coming up here, every pint sold, we'll donate $1 out of that to Getting Heroes Home too. So.
Oh wow. So you're making this beer and it's available on tap and in cans.
In cans to go. Yep.
And then you said for every pint $1 goes.
Yep. For this week, yeah.
Like what else going to be happening here today?
So we have a whole table full of raffle stuff. So you buy a raffle ticket, and then maybe you're going to go home with a high-end bottle of booze or a chair or a backpack or.
Taking a look at it from a couple miles away, and you look at the impact you have on the community when you do things like this. Help me understand what that feels like.
Well, I mean, it feels good. I mean, if you have the ability, you should.
And the number one mug, I mean, how hard was that for you to part with?
Oh, it wasn't a big deal.
Do you have so what's your number now?
It says the janitor on the bottom of it.
No, it doesn't. Really?
I swear.
Really? The janitor.
Yeah.
So there's no number on it.
No.
Just the janitor. Yeah. Is there a chance that maybe at some point another charity might ask for the janitor mug?
It's possible.
So they get a different mug when they join the mug club. They get to keep the mug at the end of the year?
Yep. And
with the number on it?
Yep. And there's various things we do throughout the year. You get a free beer on your birthday. You get you pay for the price of a 16 ounce. You get 20.
Every time?
Yeah. We throw a mug club party. Yeah.
Wow. Well, so that's a membership has its privileges kind of thing.
Yep.
But the number one mug you can only hold on to for 1 year.
Yep.
So you're making a beer that's delicious, and you're doing something that makes you feel good because it's a cause that's important to you.
Yeah.
It's all about community, right?
Exactly.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Brandon, you are with Getting Heroes Home, which is the charity that's doing an event here at Green Tree in LeClaire today.
That's right.
Tell us real quick about what it is that you do at Getting Heroes Home.
So we started about 5 years ago, and we provide emergency travel services for active duty personnel, things that the Red Cross won't pay for. So your funeral for your cousin, your grandfather, anything that they have travel costs as a burden, we pick up that cost and fly them back, pay for their car ride, whatever they need to get them back home to their family.
That's not something that the government takes care of.
Nope. So they'll fly you back home for your immediate family if something happens. So brother, sister, mom, dad. If something happens with that, they'll fly you back home to your station of duty. Anything outside of that, they don't pick up. So we step in. A bunch of us told stories to each other about things we missed in our lives because we just didn't have the money to fly home. So we step up and remove that burden for active duty personnel.
You had experience serving the country at first and foremost?
Yeah, so all of us are prior military. I was 10 years in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
We just kept telling each other stories of graduations we missed.
Right.
Kids being born. And we'd rather those people get to experience those life events while they're in.
So you have the backs of the people who have our backs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So is this local only, or I mean, how far does this extend?
So all of us that help with the organization are local, but we help worldwide. So we flew back from Italy yesterday. He's flying back to Sacramento. He's got his kid being born. So we flew back from Italy. The day of, we flew that person back, and they get to be there for the birth of their child.
What an incredible thing that you're doing, and it's based on your own experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's terrific. So you're here at Green Tree. Why did you pick Green Tree?
Green Tree, we started in LeClaire, so big part of our lives always. Green Tree has always stepped up and helped us through events. Our first event ever was at Green Tree. They have always thought of us when they have fundraising events, and they keep us in mind that. And now that we have this Mug Club #1 event that we're doing today, they've partnered with us and even made us our own beer.
How much input did Curt give you on the recipe for the beer?
We talked about it significantly.
Really?
Yeah. So we named it. We talked about it. So they involved us through the whole process.
Right on. So not only do you have this amazing space to have to gather and to raise money for the cause that's so important, but they're also partners in terms of making beer that
down to the label. They designed it with us, and we've been involved through the whole process to make it a cool experience for us too.
That's incredible. Well, keep up the good work. I'm sure this event's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to raise a lot of money for an important cause.
Yeah.
Brandon, keep up the good work. Thanks so much. I know that it's been an important part of the mission here to be a part of the community, and that's just not just like a buzzword. That really is the reason for the existence of this place, right?